It's Nick here with the weekly furnishing vendor and golden vendor in Cyrodiil for Elder Scrolls Online. So, quick little tidbits. Your boy is about to be a dad on Tuesday, potentially Wednesday. Really depends when the baby girl comes. But this is gonna be my last week without the little girl being attached to my hip doing this. So, I might skip next week. I will say, like, comment, and subscribe. Again, a good amount of views on these videos. I know that my quality is not the best, but views are kind of nice to see, getting up in the 100 to maybe sometimes 200 range. So to celebrate either way the little girl coming, I ordered some mead because I wanted to start brewing. My wife told me no, so I just ordered some. This is from Ian Brew, and I got 2 bottles, and it came with this horn, which I have another one that's super old, and then the base here started leaking, getting old from the skull and knocking it down. But this one's a little disappointed. But the meat overall is pretty good, so I won't complain about that. But let's get into it. Let's check out our vendors here. And like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Look for me on Twitch as well. I stream pretty often. Obviously, with the baby coming, it won't be happening so much. But like I said, we're going to start here at Cyrodiil. And let's see what we got. See if we got anything good. Alright, we got Droking Slayer. And I think this is from, like, Fungal Grotto. So, yeah. You can literally pop a potion. And get this. The Major Expedition might be nice for some certain builds. I know there's a banner skill where you can get more damage for movement speed bonuses, but I am not gonna spend this much AP for something that you can farm pretty easily. Like I said, I think this is Fungal Grotto 1. Alright, Veiled Heritage. Can't remember where this is from, but we got a line of weapon and spell, 2 lines of armor, and when you interrupt an enemy, gain weapon and spell damage for 15 seconds, and your bash attacks deal more. This kind of reminds me of the Cradle of Shadows has a set kind of like this. That I think when you get an interrupt, it does more. It's a good amount, but it's dependent on you interrupting. Not the biggest fan of this. Bash attacks doing more. Cool. This not being on a cooldown, though, however, if you have an interrupt heavy fight, might not be the worst thing in the world, but you know, this could have some PvP usage. I could see, especially on Templar with a couple of different interrupts to go. Alright, Ring of the Viper. We got a line of crit chance, max stam, crit chance. When you deal damage, martial melee. I looked at this actually the other day. Okay. Martial melee attack, you deal an additional big burst of poison over 4 seconds. And this can occur every 4 seconds. It scales off your weapon damage. Not too good for PvE. Like some health and whatnot. I did look at this on as potentially for my werewolf, but I mean, this isn't a must run out and get set. It's middle of the road. You can make use out of it, but not anything really right about. All right, I did look at this as well because I was looking at some stuff for my werewolf and a couple of people. So 2 lines of armor, weapon and spell damage. When you take physical damage, you deal shock damage within a 5-meter radius of you. It can occur once every 3 seconds. It's based off your weapon and spell damage. So the big turnoff for me with this was the based off my weapon and spell damage. So for what you want this for, your builds are really probably not going to be stacking too much weapon and spell damage. This could work maybe for some solo tanking type of stuff. maybe some deep runs of Infinite Archive. I could see this definitely fitting in, especially with 2 lines of armor. Um, but overall, I mean, it's kind of almost seems like a backwards set. So, all right, Bloodspawn. Bloodspawn used to be a very, very good monster set. It's still not really, really bad, but when you take damage, you have a 6% chance to generate 13 and increase your physical resistance for 5 seconds. It's going to occur every 5 seconds. So, it's just still a pretty good set. 6% doesn't seem like a lot, but with all the damage sources and things coming at you, dots and everything picking, that 6% rock pretty often. So 13 ultimate is not bad, and the boost of physical and spell resistance is pretty nice too. And for the life of me, can't remember what Bloodspawn comes from, but it is an easier dungeon. Near Neth. This is a big long one, and not a long one at the same time. So when you deal direct damage, you have a 15% chance to summon a Lich Crystal that explodes after 2 seconds, dealing a bunch of magic damage. Effect is going to occur every 3 seconds. Based off of, the higher your weapon and spell damage. So, kind of like Thunderbug, this has, I kind of like this. If I ran an actual monster set on my werewolf, I might actually be able to make this work. I kind of like it. There's no sharing of that magic damage, so it is not bad. I mean, it's not a great set altogether, but overall it's not bad, so you can make use of those. So overall, I mean, a little disappointing here for today. Some stuff that if you don't have, pick it up. I will probably pick up some of these just for the sticker book, because I don't really run any dungeons anymore. But anyway, let's head to Craglorn and go see furnishing vendor and see what we got. I feel like I'm talking too much this week. Sorry. Let's get going. Hoping for a good week here. I got a housing contest coming up for taverns and bars, and it is wild here in Craglorn right now. Alright, so this furnishing vendor is in 2 places. You've got in Cold Harbor, and then you got over here by the event vendor in Craglorn.
Impressive.
Elkarth, so. Alright, Soul Gem Grand. 5k. Interesting. With this being sold, I wonder what the market looks like on these. So I've been doing a lot of thieving recently and finding some soul gems, mainly like the lesser common one, and I've been selling them for about like 2, 3, 4k a piece. So just kind of get rid of them quickly. So 5 grand. I mean, if you like soul gems and you want a grand one, 5k is not bad at all. All right, Obsidian Deposit Smooth. It's actually pretty cool. I like that. At 15k. I mean, not really sure what I build this into, but you can do a lot of creative things with that. Alright, Halalu Path Marker. Kind of cool. Blue Flames. It is interactable with, which is cool. You got this Geode. 20k. Some people love this stuff. Not the biggest fan. This. I don't believe I've seen this dice, Blood Mage Crystal, before. That's pretty cool. 100k is pretty steep, but it's very unique. Yeah, like that. Got 100k, pick it up, buy it. Alright, Blue Flame Candle. For 2500, not bad. These crystals, then your Blood Mage Crystal. Alright. Yeah, these are all lighted, which is kind of cool. Are any of these interactive? So the medium one is interactive. The rest are not. And this is not lighted. So, overall, some cool stuff. Grand Soul Gem, kind of cool. This is a must pick up if you have the money. I would say. I don't even know how to fit it in, but it's just such a unique item. I love it. And then these blue crystals, I mean, I use them all over the place. I have quite a few in some of my houses. I like them. Let's see, we got this Bludge Mage Crystal Oval, yeah. So pretty decent overall. And then you have this Obsidian Deposit. Forgot to go back on that. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff. So overall, not the best week, but some pretty cool stuff. At least in terms of housing. So once again, I'm gonna cut this video now because we're at 11 minutes actually. So I guess I haven't been talking that much. But like, comment, subscribe. Look for me on Twitch, Leroy Jenkins OF. And see you.